Hey, happy holidays, sugar babies. First I want to wish y'all happy holidays. I finally, after 2 days of cooking, finally was able to go clean myself up. I don't look like a grease monkey no more. Let me tell y'all something. For the cook in the family, it's so unfair for the cook of the family. Christmas Eve, everybody getting dressed, getting ready to hit the streets and go out. I gotta cook. Christmas Day, you watching everybody, you in the kitchen, getting it together. Everybody slowly trickling out the door, smelling good, looking fresh. You look like a grease monkey. You smell like onions. Every time I open my purse, I smell onions and bell peppers. I don't go nowhere after I do all that cooking with no purse because I know I'm going to open it, somebody going to think my underarms stink. But it's all worth it. It's the holidays, so I've been doing up some cooking, but I ain't going to put everything on there because they said my video's already too long. So I'm gonna definitely put up my stuffed bell peppers up. I'm gonna definitely put up my melatonin because I gotta cook all this food. I cooked a lot. I cooked macaroni, of course the basics, macaroni, sweet potatoes, turkey, but I ain't gonna put all that up. Y'all done seen my macaroni already, sweet potatoes too. And I did some other stuff, pies and cakes and all of that. I'm gonna just put up my bell peppers and my melatonin stuffing. And I gotta carry all my food over by my great aunt house. She 85, so we try to spend the holidays with her. So I'm gonna put a little footage up of my family and watch it all the way to the end because my grandbaby got something special for y'all. Happy holidays. Love you from Shook. All right, now this is the shrimp I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna use these shrimp in both my stuffed bell pepper and my melatonin stuffing. I just wanted to show you, I done peeled one shrimp already. I want to show you how to devein these shrimp. Because you need to devein these shrimp. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like eating all shit. And you got people who say, you can't taste that. Yes, you do. You're crunching on that shit when you eat that because shrimps don't do nothing but ingest sand and mixed in with their shit. And you crunch on that when you bite shrimp. Now, what you're going to do is I get a sharp knife. And I take that sharp knife and I slice that shrimp down the middle. And see that? All I do is take that shit, because that's all that is, that shrimp shit. Everything has a bowel movement. Everything all created. So yeah, this is shit. And I take it off. I take it off with a knife. And that's what I have left. Let me show you. Hold on, I get it all out. Now that shrimp been cleaned all the way down to the tail. Devein your shrimp. Personally, I think it's lazy not to devein your shrimp. All it take is all the 5 minutes just to go ahead on and take that devein out. Now I'm gonna just show you real quick how I peel my shrimp. I try to keep the tail on. It's not, like I said, I'm just like that. And see right down here where it get a little tough, I crack that open so I don't break that tail. See that? I like to keep that on there. Just pretty in food to me. All right, so I'm going to get all of these shrimps. Like I said, this is 8 pounds of shrimp. And I'm going to use both of these in my stuffed bell pepper and my melatonin stuffing. Hey, y'all. All right, so I'm about to start on my stuffed peppers. But before I can, because my peppers are broiled and they're soft but not too soft. What I'm going to do now is, this is a 16-ounce container of lump crab meat. You gotta clean this crab meat because they got shells in it, so you can't just throw that in your stuffing. Before you put your crab meat in, you gotta go through your crab meat and make sure there's no shells in it, because you don't want nobody to bite down. The worst thing in the world is to bite down on a shell. You won't get into it, but you gotta constantly be picking shells out your mouth. So take a few seconds and take all the shells out your crab meat. Alrighty. All right, now this all the shells I pulled out of this crab meat. Let me get this one to show you. They be so fine and translucent you don't see them. That's why you got to feel in there for them shells. Because, girl, somebody would have been chewing on that and looking at me like, B, I don't want you to cook for me no more. So, yeah, take your time and take them shells out there because I hate to spit out shells when I'm eating something, too. All right. Okay, now for the stuffed bell peppers, when you pick out your peppers, try to pick out one that have 4 knuckles on it. That way, because it'll lay flatter when you slice them in half. And I've already cleaned and washed my bell pepper. And I'm just really trying to show you how you clean your peppers to get them ready to be stuffed. So you slice it down the middle of the 4 knuckles. And see how that bell pepper left? do like that. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in here, you're gonna peel out the inside. You saw how I pull that off of there? Get in there and take all that membrane out, the seeds. And these are, once I've halved them, I'm gonna wash them again and get all of that out of there too. And I go ahead on and clap all them seeds out of there. So once I get all of these peppers clean, because I'm gonna do 32 stuffed seafood bell peppers, I'll come back when I'm ready to stuff them and get them in the oven. Alrighty, see you later. So I've cleaned the peppers and took all the membrane out. What I'm gonna do now is, and I put them on a sheet pan. And what I'm gonna do is run them through the oven for about 20 minutes, and then while these are in the oven, I'm gonna start my stuffing, and when these come out, I'll put my other pan in the oven. I'll be right back. So I'm about to get ready and start the stuffing for my bell peppers. What I got here is about 2 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm gonna fry these onions down and this garlic. Now this is about 2 large onions chopped. I'm gonna fry this down a little bit. Let it get translucent. Put my garlic in there. Just about 1/4 cup of garlic. I'm gonna fry this down good before I add my ham to it and my ground meat. So I'm gonna fry this down and I'll be back. All right, now here my onions and my garlic have been cooked down to their translucent. So now I'm ready to add my ham. Like I showed you before, I just took half of that Jenny old turkey ham and cubed it up. Now what I'm gonna do now is go ahead on and get that ham caramelized before I add my ground meat to it. And when I get this like I like it, I'm gonna come back with the ground meat. All right, so now I got my ham caramelized like I like it. I'm gonna go ahead on and throw my ground meat in here. Turn my fire down a little bit with this. All right, so right here I have a 5-pound bag of a 5-pound log of ground beef. You don't want ground chuck or that because you need the fat that's in this ground, just regular ground beef. So I use a 5-pound log of ground beef for the amount of peppers. I'm doing is go in there and break this up in the mixture like this. Now this ground meat gonna let out some oil, so you're gonna drain this meat mixture after it's all browned up. Just drain that oil off it, so you don't have oily stuffed peppers. We'll go ahead and cook this a little bit. And look, you take your spoon and chop that ground meat up. You don't want big old lumps of hard ground meat in your peppers. You want it to be all of it to be the same texture. All right, I'm gonna get this all browned up. Go wash my hands, and I'll be back. All right, so after I fried down my meat mixture, in here is just the ground meat and the ham. I drained it. I put it in a colander, and I drained all the oil out of it because you don't want all that oil sitting on your peppers. Now I'm gonna pour it back in the skillet, and I'm gonna go ahead on and season it up now. And then I'm gonna add my shrimp, crab meat, and breadcrumbs. Well, let me show you what I season it with. All right, I'm gonna put a little black pepper. Look, tell when I'm trying to reach it to y'all think onion powder. and all. Now this is just what I season mine with. Some thyme. For me, this key, I told y'all I love me some thyme. Some thyme in there, about a tablespoon of thyme. Just a lot of ground meat, so I'm going to use 2 bay leaves. And a little cayenne pepper. And turn my skillet down. About a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now I'm gonna add some chicken broth to this, a little chicken broth, and I'm gonna come right back. All right. Now I'm about to add about 2 cups of chicken broth to the meat mixture, and I'm gonna add it in sections, not all at one time. I want to be able to see what I need. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is go ahead on and add my breadcrumbs just to thicken it up a little bit and make sure all the lumps of ground meat out. All right, look at the breadcrumbs. I'm so used to doing it, I don't really measure. But you just want to put a few breadcrumbs in it till it get the right consistency. Because once I get this at the right consistency, I'm going to go ahead on the last consistency. Because once I get this at the right consistency, I'm going to go ahead on. The last thing I add is my crab meat, because you don't want to break it up too much. I like to see a little lump of crab meat in my pepper, but you see how it's kind of thickening up? That's what you want it to thicken up. You don't want it too thick where it only tastes like bread. You just want a little bread crumbs in there to thicken it up a little bit. And it's still not as thick as I like it. Still a little too loose for me, so I'm gonna go ahead on and add some more chicken broth, some more of this chicken broth to it. Well, no, I'm gonna go ahead and add more breadcrumbs. And I like to add my secret ingredient. I like to add a little bit Parmesan cheese. Open that for me, son. I like to add a little bit Parmesan cheese to my mixture. And for the breadcrumbs that I put on top of it, I add a little Parmesan cheese to the breadcrumbs. Give it a different taste. You see the consistency of it? Yeah, it's thickening up a little bit.
No.
Alright. Now this is the Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna just put a little bit in there. The phone. I'm probably gonna have to redo this video. It's so hard trying to tape during the holidays because you're trying to do so much, and I know I ain't giving y'all all my attention like I'm supposed to with these peppers, because these peppers will really be good. I'm gonna do it again when it ain't a holiday and I ain't so crunched on time, where I can really. Now see that? You see? That's what you. Now I'm gonna go ahead right now and add my shrimp. Get this stirred in good first. All right, here I got about 3 cups of shrimp. 3 cups of shrimp, and I'm gonna just toss that in my skillet with my ground meat and my ham mixture. See where I'm going with this? Girls, it's gonna be delicious. like to see shrimp in my peppers. Some people cut them up and make them a little smaller. Like that's a pretty big shrimp. But when it cook, it shrivels up a little bit. So that's gonna be the right size shrimp in my peppers. Now I'm gonna cook this until those shrimps are cooked through. Not too much because you don't want them tough. But I'm gonna cook this until them shrimps come through, and then I'm gonna add my crab. I'll be back when I add my crab meat. Alright, so my shrimp have cooked down until they pink. Now, and I've added my crab meat. Once I get that slightly stirred, I'm gonna just fold that crab meat in there, and then I'm gonna show you how I stuff my peppers. Alright, I'm ready to stuff my peppers now. You just take a spoon and but I try to get all the way in there in them knuckles and pack them knuckles up. Make sure it's good and packed in when you're stuffing your peppers. Oops. Tuck it all up in there. It's like a treasure hunt. They go look for the rest of it. It's so good, they dig all in the knuckle to find the rest of it. And see, every pepper gonna have a nice bite of shrimp in it. Now what I do after, I haven't made my crumb and Parmesan cheese mixture. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these peppers nice and stuffed. I make a nice little dome. Then I'll show you how I bread them. All right. Okay, peppers all stuffed and breaded. And all I did was, I had about a half a canister of this Progresso Italian style breadcrumbs. And what I did was poured about 2 cups of this, oh child, let me turn around. 2 cups of this Parmesan cheese in it, and I shook it up. And all I did was sprinkle that mixture on top the peppers. And what I'm going to do is drizzle some melted butter over the top of these peppers before I run them through the oven. And all I'm doing is I'm taking, all I did was cleaned out real good an old turkey baster I had. That's all I had. You got to get inventive sometimes. And I'm going to suck this butter up in here. And that's butter. That's how you know it. Shoot this over the peppers. And that's going to help them get golden brown and get a nice little, not a too hard crunch to the crust, but a nice little crunch to it.